Coming to you live from the studios in Los Santos is your favorite host, Rob French, with Rob's Arcade. It's Rob's Arcade, where the games get played. The games get saved, so they get played on another day. Here in Rob's Arcade. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, Rob French, as always, and coming to you for the midweek breakdown. It's hump day, so I figured I'd give you guys a little something to help you hump on through it. Get you closer to Friday. Hope everybody's week has been going good so far. Hope Monday wasn't too brutal. And I don't know, hope you had a good weekend. Enjoyed your Easter Sunday. I did. Wife Carrie Ann did a really cool thing and put together a nice little day with some friends of ours at Busch Gardens. Which any day at an amusement park is a fun day. You know, I mean, just, you know, any day you can get out to the amusement park and have a good time. It's just a fun day. But the cool thing about that was I'd never been. I had never been to Busch Gardens. I live in Virginia, Richmond, just an hour away from Busch Gardens, and I might have been when I was a child. I feel like my parents might have taken me when I was like really little. I feel like Busch Gardens would have been something they would have even been into. But yeah, I just have no memories. I have a lot of memories of King's Dominion growing up. Especially Paramount's, before it just became like whatever King's Dominion. Paramount's King's Dominion was the jam. But yeah, I don't really have any memories at all of going to Busch Gardens. But it was a lot of fun, really cool. Sadly, though, a lot of the rides were closed. Not everything was open, so that kind of led to a lot of other rides being a little more congested. But I mean, rode some great roller coasters. Had some pretty decent food, I guess. Not gonna lie, we kind of went to do the food and wine fest, but nothing really popped out. Uh, didn't really do any drinks. I had one Budweiser, so wasn't quite the food and wine fest that we might have experienced at, like, let's say, Disney. But you know, it was fun. All in all, had a really good time. Didn't expect it to be as packed. I didn't think like Busch Gardens was like really an Easter event. I kind of figured we'd be sliding through the radar, but it was pretty packed. I think a lot of people, you know, I often complain about some of my customers, the regular customers who come to the restaurant and are like surprised that we're busy on a certain night or at a certain time on a Friday night, perhaps like early. And it's like, oh, well, we thought we would sneak in and get a pizza early. And it's like, well, yeah, you and like 30 other people had the same idea. So again, that's a strange outlet. Never seen a three-way outlet like that. A three-way, that's pretty funny. Maybe I wonder if that's like an inside joke. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody had the same idea. You know, let's go to Busch Gardens. Why not? So yeah, it was a little busy. But you know, it was, like I said, had a great time. And it's always just fun just hanging out with friends. Went with our friends Rich and Michelle and their son Nick, and they'd been several times, so they had like a little bit of information for me. And if you want to see, you know, just a few highlights, I did do a little filming, and there is an episode on my channel. You can check that out and, you know, see me riding the, not really riding the Griffin, but getting ready to ride. This thing was intimidating, and I made this comment at the end of the video about like how much of a check it is just that, you know, you want to be in like Star Wars or be an Avenger or whatever. But I mean, these roller coasters are scary, and it's just such a check that it's like, I don't know if I'd like necessarily really want to put myself in a situation where I'd be fighting Thanos. Like, you know, I don't know. the Quinjet spinning through the air, fighting Ultron, and all this stuff. Like I'd be getting sick. I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Um, but yeah, it was a fun ride. From what I remember and the parts that I did open my eyes, it was pretty cool. Um, but I do enjoy roller coasters. I'm not one of those who's like I'm not going to ride that. I don't like things that go like just around and around and around, like any direction, like vertically, horizontally, like anything that just like spins you. I'm not about that. But I do enjoy roller coasters. Disney's not a roller coaster park per se. They do have a few that are pretty nice. I think like each park has at least like maybe one coaster that's worth riding. Maybe not Epcot. I don't think Epcot has a coaster. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Universal has some great rides, and we do hit Universal a lot of times when we head down to Florida, and they've got some really fun ones. I think the Hulk roller coaster is probably one of my favorites, and I know they've just introduced a new Harry Potter coaster that looks really, really fun. And my wife and I, we seems like the day that we're moving gets closer and closer every time we talk about it. So we'll be down there soon, and hopefully be like kind of like pass holders. What's going on with my jacket right here? This is weird. Explain that to me. It's like an apron or something, like a pocket skirt. That's so funny. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully we'll like season pass holders for Universal, and that'll be a lot of fun. Just ride those things like every freaking weekend. Uh, but yeah, this week's been a pretty decent week so far. Nothing too crazy. I feel like as these vaccinations are becoming more available, people also like coming out more, which is probably why Sunday was a little bit busier than normal. It's like it's a nice day, and it doesn't really matter what day it is, Easter or whatever it is. Like people just want to get out, they want to do stuff, they want to get back to that normality that they remember. Although you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It doesn't really work that way once it squirts out. People don't seem to understand that. And I kind of fear too that like people like well actually like it's not just kind of like a paranoid fear, but it's a rational one. Where we just had recently a guy pop into our restaurant, waving a piece of paper, all upset because we want him to wear a mask, and he had a piece of paper that was like it was like a year old or something crazy, and had this weird website and the statement like excuse me, that the masks will not prevent you from getting the coronavirus, and I agree with him like 100%. But I don't think that's like why we just wear the masks. I think that like that's just the purpose of like why we wear the masks. And I think it's just a good practice. I mean, people like to cough and generally like not very like aware of like how they spread germs and like what's the big deal? Like I said, I like superheroes. I like Mortal Kombat. I don't have a problem with wearing the mask. And I think people like react to it in this strange way where it's like you don't have to wear it the whole time you're in the restaurant. You don't have to wear it the whole time. You do a lot of these things. And if you're at the park, it's kind of like how you got to weigh the pros and the cons. Like how much do you really want to go to Disney? How much do you really want to go to Universal? How much do you really want to go to Busch Gardens? And is it worth putting on the mask or not to do these things? I think it is. I don't think it's really a problem um, with doing these. But these people had like they freak out. We had somebody come in Monday with this, like I said, this flyer, like kind of protesting having to wear a mask into a restaurant for 2 seconds when he sits down at the table, and then he can take it off. And the website that is actually on the mask is like actually informing people that they need to wear one when they go out in public, and that that's not going to prevent you from getting the coronavirus. But that's not again the sole reason. It's not a deterrent. Um, you know, um, Condoms will not prevent you from getting AIDS. Um, a seatbelt will not necessarily prevent you from getting injured in a car accident. But we use these things because they do help in general. And going back to Busch Gardens, and it being a little crowded, I'm for this whole like just like social distancing and like trying to like keep your distance because I feel like even before coronavirus, people just have like no idea, like just like you know it's like, are you in line with me? At what point, like, are we like, spacing out how close we are to the next party in anything? Um, and like I said, just yesterday, like, or excuse me, a few days ago at Busch Gardens, I'm sitting there trying to pay for our lunch, and this lady's kid is like putting his cups down next to us on the counter and like reaching around trying to get straws and everything. It's like, you will get your chance to get in line and do your thing. And I use my arm and kind of like, hey kid, get back. Like, I have no problem pushing a kid out of the way. I did it with Disney all the time. A lot of times, it just, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they don't speak English, or they don't understand English, or they don't understand exactly some of the protocols, and I will use my fingers and be like, no, 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 like, speak to you in the simplest terms of communication, and right in front of your parents too. Like, I'll like look right at, like, no, no, like, back, shoo. um, so yeah, I feel like just that in general is just a smart and just decent practice. Like, I can't count how many times just recently too I've been in the convenience store and I turn around to leave after I've made my purchase, and I didn't realize I came in with somebody because they're standing right beside me. Like, whoa, hey, he said, are we in line together? Do you want me to, like, you want to buy your wraps and your sweet tea there? Um, but yeah, it's just it's pretty interesting. And I think I've talked about like social distancing. My wife even sometimes will, like, have to, like, um, make me aware of my own surroundings, and you know, hey, F you, man, I'm in front of my house. Make me aware that, like, um, I guess I'm not being as aware of my surroundings and as cautious as I can be. Oh wow, look at these babies! Look at all these bumblebee babies. Oh, so many pretties. Which one should I take? I don't know, guys. What do you think? I'm gonna take. Let's take this guy. Ooh, sounds nice. Okay. Yeah, I think I got all the vehicles in here I want anyway. Destroy that sucker. I was talking about amusement parks. Let's go to the fairgrounds, right? That just sounds nice. But yeah, I think, again, like, we all, like, kind of lose consciousness of, like, we're Target or what have you. And then sometimes, I mean, you just can't help it. I mean, I know, like, you just can't always help to, like, give that 6 feet. Oh, you son of a gun. Why would you stop? To give that 6 feet to everybody. But, it's, you can, and it's there, and it's marked, just kind of like work with the system people. And like I said, regardless of coronavirus, everybody seems to, like, get upset and be like, using coronavirus as, like, this, I don't know, like, it's either, like, fictional and it's not a real thing, and, like, something the government cooked up, and, like, it's just a way to wear a mask, and blah, 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 blah. It's like these weird conspiracies, and they want to, like, fight the mask on that end, or, I don't know. It's just, really odd that, it becomes like this, this thing that, like, it's all about just the coronavirus, but like I said, I feel like there's, just a common decency and a respect of other people's space, that's kind of being ignored in all of this. It's like, forget about whatever disease, the flu or cold, cough, whatever. Just like, back the F up, mother effer. Right? Don't know what you guys got going on this weekend. Don't really know what we got going on this weekend. I'd like to get just a game day in with my boy Buck, and not like this virtual gaming. We're talking about doing like a side-by-side, old school. Maybe run like some Mortal Kombat. See, I didn't want any like language like that in my video, man. You just really messed everything all up. Mother effer. Wow. But yeah, I'd like to get like old school, like some Streets of Rage 4 maybe, game day going. Yesterday, a buddy of mine went to, Andrew, went to Potomac Mills. Picked up some cool stuff for my wife and I from the Disney store and the Lego store. So I've got some Lego sets to put together this weekend, if not beforehand. In fact, I've got a lot of Lego sets to put together, believe it or not. I've got about, what's up, Pat? What's up? What's up? What's happening, Pat? Ah, see, there we go. I like this. Everybody's always so nice over here. I don't have all this, F that, F you. But yeah, my buddy went to Potomac Mills, picked up a Lego set, so I've got that to put together. But I've got like about, excuse me, 10 to 13 or something like Lego sets to put together. That's a beautiful shot right there. Which sounds kind of ridiculous when I say it, but yeah, I've got like 3 Harry Potter sets. I still got a couple of Easter sets to put together. I wanted to put together like these Easter sets and have them out as like decor for Easter. But time is ever fleeting. Kind of got away. Then my buddy Andrew yesterday got me a couple of Spider-Man Lego sets. Some really cool ones actually too. There's like a Iron Venom Carnage set, and then like a Carnage Ghost Rider set. Oh, the roller coaster's taking off in like 20 seconds. Come on, let's go ride this guy. Hola! Hola! But it was funny, we were talking about just different Marvel sets. And also, what's the movie? Fast and the Furious. And it's interesting, like the Marvel set has both kind of like a well, of course, Marvel Avengers kind of thing going on. Not really Avengers, I guess, but definitely like a Marvel thing. We're talking about I guess more Avengers and stuff like that. But definitely like the Marvel thing going on. But then it's also got the like hot rod thing going on with the Ghost Rider car, and it's just like really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to putting together like a hot rod. It looks like Dom's hot rod from the first Fast and the Furious movie, so it's just really, really neat. Oh man, what a beautiful day out here. This roller coaster I feel like is actually longer than the Griffin. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's a really quick roller coaster. Wow, that was cool. That was a lot of fun, actually. Thank you, sir. I feel like I got rained out the last time I came here, right? This is where I did my my social distancing video. And why do they have it roped off? That's so stupid. And yeah, the last time I was here, it got kind of rained out. Can we ride this guy? I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Okay. Oh, here we go. Seems like a dangerous amusement park. Like none of the gates really open up, and gotta like jump over everything. Is this thing gonna go anywhere? Wow. It's a fun ride. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. Oh, cool. You can do like first person or from a long view. This is actually kind of pretty here, even though it's a nasty day. It looks kind of like. Oh, we could maybe tell a story here. Our tale opens up off the coast of Camp Crystal Lake, where Michael Jason Myers, Freddy Krueger have been known to go swimming with sharks. Oh, that's okay. That's actually kind of that's really scary, right there. Sorry. That is looks like I know what you did last summer or whatever. Oh, like I'm actually getting a little creeped out here. I feel like the dude in the hoodie thing is gonna like pop up, you know, like oh man. Oh, I'm getting the willies. I swear I'm getting the willies. This is not even like I'm not even. I'm testifying right now, y'all. Testifying. This is eerie. Eerie as F. Like that shot right there. Oh, that's giving me the chills, you guys. It is so creepy. Hopefully, like you guys are kind of seeing what I'm saying, and like I'm not just a self-righteous like nutbag over here, just freaking out on my own little YouTube channel, my own little game, my own little world here. This is genuinely kind of creepy. Wow. I guess also because I'm like up here alone or whatever, you know. The wind, right? No, it's the wind too. The wind, the rain. That is so creepy. Alright, I want to get off. I want to get off. I want to get off. I don't like this anymore. Wow. Let me off, let me off, let me off, let me off. What? On the next rotation. I'm at the bottom now, I'm at the bottom now, I'm at the bottom now. Let me off, let me off, let me off, let me off, let me off. Let me off. Please, 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 please. This game's kind of give me the willies a couple of times just now. And also when climbing that giant crane tower, the first time I did that and would like actually like look down. Oh no, it's taking me back up. It's taking me back up. Oh no, okay. Oh.
Listen, this is...
Oh man. But yeah, that crane, it's just so realistic. How that like the perspective and all that is like it's just done so well. That it would like it made my toes like tingle and like I don't know, like I was just very nervous and almost like if like one of those things like if you die here in the Matrix, you die in real life. Like I felt like I did not want to like fall off of this thing, you know. Oh, looks like R4 is informing us that it's time to wrap up. But yeah, that was kind of creepy. I also feel like too if I ever like was like swimming around. Can we sit on these? Should like sit. Should like a sit option for the bench. Yeah, I feel like if I was ever like swimming around and a shark came up in this game, that would also kind of freak me out. Speaking of Rob's Arcade, what do we have over here? Are these any things you can play? Nope. Stupid machine. Alright guys, well, thanks for hanging out. Play this one? Out of order. All these games suck. These arcade games suck. I'm going back to my arcade. Yes. Come in here. So it's open, but you can't even go in there. Ah, well, speaking of arcades, like I said, I'm going back to my arcade. But yeah, man, I want to thank you guys for hanging out once again. Just listen to me ramble here. Hopefully it helps you get through your week. And look forward to next week. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to try to get some Lego put together. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video on Lego. What do you think? That could be like a whole series. I could do like a whole season just on unboxing Lego sets. Or like a movie. A 2-hour event. The mega unboxing Lego event from Rob French. Alright guys, well, you know the routine. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. And until next episode, don't forget, don't spend your quarter anywhere else. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.